Good day, guys. Once again, welcome to our class Calculus 2. And our topic for today will be inverse hyperbolic functions. So, in front of you, you'll see four different formulas of inverse hyperbolic functions. The first one is integral of du over square root of u squared plus a squared, which it gives you the sine inverse hyperbolic of u over a plus c, where all of u, for all of u. And number two, second formula is du over square root of u squared minus a squared will give you inverse cosine inverse hyperbolic or arc sine or arc cosine hyperbolic u over a plus c. U is greater than a is greater than 0. So the third one is du over a squared minus u squared will give you 1 over a arctangent hyperbolic u over a plus c, where u squared is less than a squared. And the last one gives you integral of du over u squared minus a squared gives you negative 1 over a arc cotangent hyperbolic u over a plus c, where u squared is greater than a squared. So let's try. So let's have this example first. So here, we'll try to get your u. Let's start with a. This is similar way of doing the inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, it matters only on the sign actually. So now we have our a, which is a squared, which is 4, and our our a is equivalent to the square root of 4, which gives you 2, and your u squared is x squared, which give you x will be square root of x squared, so gives you x. So derivative of u, so du is derivative of x, that is dx. Okay, now let's substitute it to the given. So we have simply square root, what is our dx? That's still du over square root of u squared plus a squared, that is 4. And clearly, this is the formula number 1 for inverse hyperbolic functions. So that gives you, this is the arc sine or arc sine hyperbolic u over a plus c, where your u, what is the value of our u? That is 2 over a, that is not u. U is x over 2, our a is 2 plus c. Okay? Okay. Now guys, let's try the next one. It's very simple. The way you do it is just the same as the inverse trigonometric. How will you identify the difference with the inverse trigonometric in the inverse hyperbolic is with regards to the sign. The square root of the square root of all positive with regards if it is interchange, that is arc sine hyperbolic. But if your u is deducted by your a, that is still hyperbolic. But if your a is deducted by u, that is trigonometric, inverse trigonometric. Okay? So you look at the difference, actually the sign and the placement, especially on the negative sign. So let's try here. So the same, your a squared is 16. So your a is square root of 16, which gives you 4, right? 4 times 4 is 16. And u squared is just the same, x squared. So your u is obviously x. Then your du is just dx. So substitute it with the given. So you will have dx is du, right? Square root x squared is u squared minus 16 is a squared. And obviously, we can look at it as our second formula, which is, cosine, arc cosine hyperbolic of u over a plus c. So that is arc cosine. So now, where your u is x and your a is 4. So you have arc cosine hyperbolic, u is x and a is 4 plus c. Right. So that will be for that example. So let's try another example. So let me erase this example. Okay, so this example 3, which is integral of, let's say, x dx over 25 minus x raised to the power of 4. So let's get our a, which is squared, which is 25. Our a will be square root of 25, which is 5. 25, which gives you 5. Your u squared will be x raised to the power of 4. And your u will be square root of x raised to the power of 4. So you have x squared, actually, right? Wow, nasa duga na. So then we'll get your du. Your du is 2x dx, where your dx will be equal to du over 2x. Okay? So the same process. If we could recall all the topics from the beginning, we have the process that I'm using is the same. So that will be clear that it will end up with the different formulas given. So substitute it back to the given. You have integral of x. What is your dx? That is du over 2x all over 25 is a squared minus x raised to the power of 4. That is your u squared, right? So therefore, we can cancel this one and this one. So you have du over 2 over a squared minus u squared. Or that will be du over 2 multiplied by 1 over a squared minus u squared. Remove the constant value outside the integral sign. You have 1/2 integral of du over a squared minus u squared. So we know this formula is identity number 3. So therefore, we have 1/2. What's that? Times 1 over a arc tangent hyperbolic of u over a plus c. Or we have 1/2. Okay, 1/2 times what is our a here? That is 5. Arc tangent hyperbolic, our u is x squared over a is 5 plus c. So let me have it here because we don't have any more space. So you have 1 over 2 times 5, that is 10. Arc tangent hyperbolic, you have x squared over 5 plus c. Okay. Alright. You have that one. So let's have some more example just for our last formula. So is it inverse hyperbolic is just very easy. Actually, in solving integral, what you need is to have really great or good foundation in your differential calculus and before mathematics, especially algebra. Okay? It is very, very important. So, example number 4, we have, let's just use this one, let's transpose, let's say we have x raised to the power minus, let's say, 36. Yeah, 36. So let's just change that one. Or 25, the same. So we have that one. So we continue. So let's get our a. So let's have our a here. A squared will be 36. Your a will be equal to square root of 36, which is equal to 6, right? 6 times 6, 36. So your u squared is equivalent to x raised to the power of 4. Obviously, u, the same as this, will be x raised to the power of 2. Okay? Over 2. So your du is the same, 2x dx, and your dx will be du over 2x. Substitute it to the given, you will have an integral of x times du over 2x. Actually, it's the same, u squared minus a squared, which gives you, cancel this one, you'll have an integral of du over 2 times 1 over u squared minus a squared, right? So move that one, the constant, outside the integral sign, so you'll have du over u squared minus a squared. So we know that this one is the identity or the formula number 4, which is the arc cotangent hyperbolic, which is 1 over 2 times negative arc cotangent hyperbolic u over a. Sorry, I forgot we still have 1 over a here. 1 over a arc cotangent hyperbolic u over a plus c. So where your a, again, that is negative 1 over, what is our a here? That is 6 cotangent, arc cotangent hyperbolic, that is x squared over 6 plus c. Multiply that one, you have negative 2 times 6, that is 12. Negative 1 over 12, arc cotangent hyperbolic x squared over 6 plus. Okay? So, that will be for this. Okay? I think that will be all for inverse hyperbolic, because this is partly similar with your inverse trigonometric functions. So if you have more questions, so look for more samples and do the same process. With regards to different problems, the process will be and always be the same. Okay? So thank you and see you to our next topic 10.